What's up, everybody? This is Wes from The Whole Truth. Just wanted to show you guys a little bit about what's going on. There's not going to be a whole truth this week. I'm taking this week off to kind of revamp my situation. I got a new schedule going on Twitch, and it kind of kicked my butt last week. I streamed for I think almost 50 hours last week, and it just kind of bled over into the weekend trying to get things set up. So let me show you what I've been working with The Whole Truth, so you can understand a little bit of my mission here to get this to be a little bit easier and less daunting to do every week. So this is my streaming room right here. This is where I spend the majority of my time. That is on the window to keep it from being too bright in here and messing up the green screen. The green screen is basically a painted wall. Yeah, it looks splotchy, but it doesn't really matter. There's a tripod that I use for this camera right here to film Whole Truth. And there's my dog laying in the corner. There's the ice sword from Game of Thrones. And so these lights right here, those lights back there, that light, these lights, and these lights are all 5000K lights for filming. So what I usually end up having to do is I have this thing right here, this contraption here that's just a computer monitor. I plug that into my computer, into my graphics card, and put my script on that. And then I place that here. I have to move this entire piece right here out of the room to do this because it's in the way. So I place that back here on the floor. Then I place my camera tripod directly in front of it, right up against the desk. And then my camera points just like this. You guys might recognize this shot. Just like this, and I get it lined up so it just hits the green screen. Of course, the lighting is bad in here right now because I got all the lights turned off except for the overhead. So I have to put the camera here in this cramped space and then film from over here, so you'll see what I'm looking at from here. These are my marks right here where I stand for different things. So I stand on this mark here and I look towards that screen that's on the wall there, kind of to the right of that. I move that over directly behind this monitor. So I stare at that screen directly behind the camera, and the fact that it's so close to the camera makes it look like I'm looking all over the place instead of directly into the camera, which I am. Here's my streaming setup. That's a mic for streaming, cameras, 3 of those. I have 2 computers running the streaming setup. That one does the streaming. This one over here does the gaming. So that feeds into a capture card, and here, there's my HOTAS setup right there. I actually have a board that goes across my chair that I set the joystick on when I play. The TV on the wall used to be for something specific, but now it serves no purpose other than to make my room really hot. And it's just cramped. There's my sound setup right here. I've got all this feeding out into one computer and splitting into the other for the capture. It's a big pain in the booty. And what else? There's Tracker 5. That's about it in here. So I'll show you guys what I've been working on. There's my sound bag. This is what I use to mix sound when I'm recording. I'm sorry it's a little dark. Let's go look in the other room here. This is my house. So this is a room I used to do a podcast in. It's going to also be the baby room. I spent the day cleaning this place out and getting it prepped. So there's going to be something over this to block out the outside light. And there's where I came in. So here's the side that I'm going to shoot on. This green screen is not big enough. I am waiting for another piece to come in so I can put it up. Ooh, focus. I'm waiting for another piece of green screen to come in so that I can put it up on the wall here. And yeah, so this is going to give me a lot more space. I'm just going to have a laptop sitting over there. And I'm going to mount, I'm trying to custom make a teleprompter, but it's a pain and I just don't have time to do it. I'm going to mount a teleprompter back there like all the way against the wall so that it's farther behind the camera, and then the camera will go about 3 or 4 feet out in front of it. Those end tables will move unless I end up setting something on top of it. I don't know. Space is an issue. And that's just a C-stand to use for general stuff. So the camera will go there and it will film me over here, and I'll be able to hopefully have plenty of room in here that I don't have to ever move anything, reset it up, anything. I can just walk in here, film it, have the script on the computer, the laptop, whatever, make it super simple. So anyway, I'm taking a 1-week break. There wasn't a whole lot of like real information that came out this week, so you don't have to worry about that. There wasn't anything good. So next week, whatever we missed this week, I'll put in next week's episode. And I appreciate you guys being patient while I get this set up. I've taken a little bit of the money from Patreon that people have been donating and used it to buy another green screen section and a little stand that I need and a couple of other little things like some audio equipment and stuff like that. I used some of it to buy a microphone before I went to PAX. And I've been talking with CIG and scheduling some more interviews in Austin, so that stuff should be coming up pretty soon. And the lore series will be coming out post-haste. I'm thinking next week I'll have the first one. It'll be very simple. So I hope you guys don't mind. It'll be more like just podcast form where you can listen to it on the go, but I will put it on YouTube. So thank you guys for being patient. I'll see you guys again next week on The Whole Truth. Goodbye.